for sending that one out. Spire started for GoRush. Those two Zerglings still wandering around inside of GoRush's base. GoRush is now using his Zerglings to take down his assimilators of his own assimilators. He's going to box himself in. And yeah, that is exactly, yeah, I think he's going to be pretty successful here. More Zerglings coming in here for Hyvaa, but, oh, I don't know if GoRush is not going to be able to take this down in time. Hyvaa does see this. Hyvaa is going to try and get to that back, but no, GoRush has it blocked off with those Zerglings pretty darn well. And one of the Zerglings that was inside went down for Hyvaa. And GoRush doing some good micro here, keeping that one Zergling that's almost dead in the back there. And Hyvaa is not able to do any damage with these early Zerglings. And now Hyvaa's going to use his new Zerglings to try and break his own assimilators. Hyvaa now also throwing down his Spire. I think they went down at about the same time. I think it was just late notice by, not even a late notice by the observer. They're just showing as a little late because of the action with the Zerglings that was at the front there. And one assimilator down for Hyvaa, and the second one looks like it's about to go down. Both players doing the same thing, bringing those Zerglings outside of their base, then blowing up the assimilator, so that way they can still try and use their Zerglings to put pressure on their opponent. The assimilators are down for both players. Now we're going to see a little Zergling fight here, and GoRush has charged his Zerglings in, so he is going to come out on top here, but he lost, and I think he probably could have saved a Zergling or two if he had come in and maybe tried to go for more of a concave here, and he's only got one Zergling left, I think, yeah. So he's just going to free up some side there, and too few Zerglings to even bother really trying to break down the psi emitters and everything. It's going to take too much time to really be even worth the effort. And I assume all these eggs are going to become Mutalisk and Scourge. Yeah, there's some Scourge coming out, and then the other ones, hopefully, it's a lot of Mutalisks. And yeah, sorry, I didn't notice this, but Hyvaa has his base up and running too as well. The expansion didn't actually say that. And nice play, actually. Well, I don't know, we'll see. GoRush actually used two of his Scourge to take down an Overlord. It's an interesting play, let's put it that way, because it will hurt the psi of Hyvaa, but I mean, you do need those Scourge in your Muta battle, so it's an interesting use of them. And yeah, now we're seeing the commentators looking at this larva, wondering how long it took to become an Overlord, and I think it just got morphed into an Overlord egg. And GoRush's Mutalisks are around the map. They are not at home. They are around the map trying to do some damage. And now the Mutalisks are going to meet each other in the middle, say hi, hi, and then the Scourge are going to come in for both teams. And no, good micro so far by GoRush had some decent micro out there at the beginning, avoiding them, but then two Scourge landing killed one of his Mutalisks. But he still has a good cloud of Mutalisks and a couple Scourge going. And Hyvaa has a cloud of Mutalisks here as well. And GoRush needs to make sure that these Scourge are used on the Mutalisks, not on the Overlords anymore, and a couple Scourge actually did land for GoRush, so he's definitely doing pretty well here, and another Scourge might land here. Nope, not quite. Come on, he needs to get another one to land. Another Scourge land. So now GoRush has a pretty big advantage here in Mutalisk count, and he might be able to take this game pretty quickly if he can keep the advantage, but he's running away. I'm not sure where he's going. He's going back to his base. I don't think he's getting harassed at all. I didn't see anything. And tons of Scourge here for GoRush, canceling out with some other Scourge. He's trying to land a couple. He might be able to land one here. It's so close. Nope. Hyvaa's micro is up to the task so far. He hasn't been hit by any of these lingering ones, but GoRush did get a couple of drones there that were mining gas at the natural there, so that's going to hurt Hyvaa a little bit. He's going to be hurting for gas in comparison to GoRush. It's not crippling, but as we know, even in a ZVZ, every drone counts, because you cannot spend any larva really on drones, because you need every Mutalisk and every Scourge you can have in the air. And we will see. Now both players are just collecting more Mutalisk, collecting more Scourge before they engage again. And I think GoRush at this point knows he has the advantage, at least a slight advantage, because he's forced Hyvaa to either spend some larva on drones or take some drones off of minerals in order to get more gas. So now we're going to see a little cloud of Mutalisk and I think 6 or so Scourge coming out for GoRush, going to go on the attacking. And I think it's a pretty equivalent number of Mutalisks and Scourge for Hyvaa here, and GoRush has actually been able to get another drone there. Got another drone. He's winning this battle so far. If he can get his micro, good, nice micro by GoRush. He got 2 Scourge with that one bomb, and 2 more Scourge with that one set of hits by GoRush. That was really good. And GoRush is definitely winning this battle. He's doing a wonderful job here. He needs to get some Scourge lands though. A couple of those Scourge lands, and yeah, they do land and take out a Mutalisk. And now he might even be able to pick up a drone or two. Yeah, there he goes. He picks up a drone, and then he's going to keep fighting. But he takes a couple Scourge hits there too of his own. But I think he still has the Mutalisk. Yeah, he definitely has the Mutalisk advantage. And this might be ending very, very soon. He's definitely got the advantage here. He's taking down that Mutalisk. As soon as that Mutalisk falls, another reinforcement Mutalisk coming in for Hyvaa. But GoRush, as long as he keeps bringing in more Mutalisk, he has to win this. He has to win this. There's no way he can lose if he keeps bringing in more Mutalisk. There's no way his economy is worse off than Hyvaa. Hyvaa is definitely behind behind. He has no Mutalisks left, and GoRush, I think, is going to take this game right here. There's only two drones on minerals, and the other 5 or 6 or whatever on gas. And GoRush is just picking off these drones now, and this is it for Hyvaa. He was just staying in to stay in. I don't really know what he's doing, unless there's something going on at the main of GoRush, but doesn't look like it. Nope. And Hyvaa does GG. So, I mean, even though Hyvaa took down Jaedong last time, he loses to GoRush here. GoRush with some really good Mutalisk micro, I have to say. I was very impressed by his Mutalisk micro, and I think even those 2 Scourge used on those Overlord right at the beginning, I think that may have given him the advantage, because in some of those later battles we saw that he had more Mutalisk, and it didn't seem like he was landing that many more Scourge. Like, he was definitely, I think he definitely landed a couple more Scourge than Hyvaa, but it didn't seem like it should have been enough to make up that gap in Mutalisk, so maybe he was able to get an advantage there and slowly increase his Mutalisk advantage. So that was pretty good by GoRush, and I am really, really happy to see him win for the first Zerg that I ever commentated on. And Hyvaa looks pretty disappointed as he slowly wraps up his keyboard. He looks very disappointed. But yeah, that was a good game, and I will see everybody in set 2.
네, 그렇습니다. 효과적으로 정면적 막아내면서 이후에 뮤탈리스크가 한 개 한 개 모을 때 역시나 운영의 마술사다운 안정적인 느낌. 야, 사실 군입 때 전까지 굉장히 페이스가 안 좋았었는데 바로 그런 3일 동안의 박태민 선수의 가능성을 다시 한번 보여줍니다.
네, 스타리그 진출의 이선수 스스로 예전의 자신의 모습